mean, you only live with one brain in your life. Use it as a good tool for yourself. It would be nice to test my brain. That's something I've always wanted to do. I was never aware of it being available to me. Like, how can I ever test my brain? What will I know, right? Like, what will it tell me? Like, I didn't know there were things like short-term memory and then processing and then, I don't know, a skill. I just thought people were born with it.
Time to get my brain trained.
With Shami? You ready?
Go. Yep.
9, 10. Let's start again. 6, 10. So 10, 5, 9, 11.
I have been training now for 4 months, and I feel things that stressed me before are not the same. I work almost effortlessly now, to the point that sometimes I wonder if I've done anything at all, or like I have to go back and check, did I do something today? It's that effortless. And the biggest thing for me, because I suffer from an active depression, so the biggest thing for me was that I'm able to shift my mood very quickly now, instead of being stuck in that, the dull negative energy. I'm able to shift and move very quickly, which is great, because it definitely saves a lot of time and energy.
Things that I've seen that has improved at work is my ability to read. My reading speed has increased, and it's most likely due to the increase in my processing speed. I've seen, so being able to actually write is not as difficult as I used to find it.
4 years ago, I couldn't read. I now read for fun. I couldn't remember one thing you would say to me.
And just being able to work on several tasks.
Yeah, like, for example,
multitasking, and it's been a lot easier for me than it usually was.
Yeah, like you told me now, like you're handling at least like double, triple what you were before at work.
Yeah.
Before you probably would have crumbled, or
exactly.
Would you like to like just give a little quick overview of just that sort of story?
Yeah. So with work, previously I used to, actually now I'm handling, sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times as much work as I used to handle before training. And even then it was like kind of like really, for me it was like a really stressful work. Work was like really, and now being able to like juggle several things, several kind of work streams at once, and just calmly handling the work has just been a huge benefit of brain training.
I would say I've definitely been able to achieve more, not just in professional life, but in personal life as well. Like things that I've been thinking of doing or starting for such a long time, I'm finally able to do them. Not just start, but actually finish. So it's simple things, but still, it's frustrating when you keep thinking to yourself, oh, I want to do that, and you're not able to. But now it's really easy. I can think of more things to do. It's almost like, oh, what else can I do? Sort of a mindset, which is really great.
I started doing a lot of sabotaging behaviors. I started underperforming. I started doing a lot of things so I could fit in, basically. I couldn't do things as well as I did them before with time. And that's until I discovered that there is a way for me to train my brain and eventually get it to work for me again the same good way it used to work.
After brain training, I even went on to getting my first A at university. Before that, I was a W or F student, as many of my former counselors will tell you. Before brain training, I couldn't even speak to one new person, but now I can shout that with me from a stage. It's fine.
seriously considering doing brain training, A, and B, seriously telling you to put yourself first. Don't let things slip from you, and especially if you're smart, embrace it.
So, like, what about one of the improvements that you probably didn't expect?
Yeah.
Like, you were telling me something about social skills, or
Yeah.
or just anything you didn't really expect
Yeah.
that you got. Yeah.
I think for me, it's particularly like just being able to. I realize I voice my opinions a lot more, and it's something that I didn't expect will happen, and it means that generally with presentation, I'm a lot more confident, and even like to some extent less impulsive with certain things that I would have. So it's like I'm being able to like sort of calm the storm and express my views a lot easier than I would have before training, and that was one thing that I wasn't expecting.
That's amazing.
Definitely recommend it, and thanks to all the trainers, Shami, Shilpa, Sonal, Tom, for supporting me during this journey.